Hello everyone, my name is MIK and welcome to Gamey Daddy News. Today I wanted to talk about Anthem pretty much being in the limelight. So what's going on with Anthem? Well, apparently Anthem has actually won the title for the E3's best action shooter game for the conference. Now, we as Division players and the Division community, we were hoping that the Division 2 was actually going to take this title, but Anthem is already taking it. Now also, the gameplay trailer that was released in E3 stopped short of a battle that was about to commence. So the rest of that battle, the gameplay, has actually been released. And so if you need a link, I'm going to put something in the description of this video for you to be able to go ahead and watch. Now, I'm really excited about the Anthem game. But before we even dive into that, let me share some thoughts about EA. Now, a lot of people have labeled EA with all kinds of different names, from anti-consumer, a bad PR company, to greedy company, and to be honest, a lot of these things are true. But one thing a lot of people have not really said about EA is that EA is a very intelligent company. They actually know what they're doing. You see, all the negative videos that are being made about EA are actually giving EA press, and that's all they need. You see, what's repeated is remembered. The more people continue to repeat EA, the more people continue to remember it. And the more people continue to repeat EA's message, like messages that go ahead and say things like players don't want a linear gaming experience, or players want microtransactions, or players want a mobile game. Those things, the more they're repeated, the more they will be remembered. So EA is intelligently trying to play on the human psyche to change the way people actually play video games. They want to make everything a transaction point regarding the gaming scene. They want everything to be monetized, and they're going to continue to double down on their practices. We're not going to see them change. If you think I'm lying, their stock prices are proof that their business strategies are actually working. And I think they also have enough money to pay for enough market research to know exactly what's going to be profitable for their company. So that aside, even though EA may be pretty much a terrible business company because they want to suck all the money dry from consumers, we have to say that once in a while they'll put out a good product. Now, the good product, I don't know what the strategy is behind it. Maybe they're trying to use that to actually pull consumers and then fleece them. But nonetheless, the gaming scene is made up of a whole lot of mature people. We're not talking about little kids. A lot of very grown-up people occupy the gaming movement. And so I'm not really worried about their business practices because grown-ups have the ability to think for themselves. Now, that aside, let's move over to the Anthem game. So, why am I excited about the Anthem game? Now, even though EA is making the Anthem game and doing everything they can to listen to its community, I know that something may show up at the back end of all of this. Maybe EA may decide to monetize some things that they haven't actually revealed to us right now, but it's too early to judge. Nonetheless, Anthem mirrors a Division 2 game, and I like action RPG games. The Division has been one of the major themes of this channel, and Anthem seems to fit into that category. A third-person RPG action game, which is also a shooter game. And I think that's one game that I'll be very excited to play. Now, I made an early video regarding the similarities between Anthem and The Division, and to be honest, I think they're much more similar games than I actually thought. I actually gave 5 similarities, but from what we're seeing, they're actually going to be very similar. Now, we're going to have 2 different platforms where we can explain what kind of games they are, because Anthem game, clearly the characters, the javelins, are very different from the human aspect of the Division game. Nonetheless, the RPG nature of both games is going to be reflective in both releases when they come out. So, if you haven't heard anything about Anthem, go ahead and keep yourself informed. As Division players, most of you who are watching this channel and who are engaged in this content, I think Anthem might provide an offering for another game that you can also play within this genre. So that's all I wanted to share today. Leave your thoughts in your comments as to how EA probably won the best action shooter game in E3. I'm pretty much I'm surprised pretty much, because based on everything that's going on, their reputation does not speak to the fact that they're probably going to be the winners of something from E3. But apparently, with the cringe-worthy conference and everything, they still ended up pulling off a win. They're a very intelligent company. Behind those stupid, so-called silly practices that they put out there are some really brilliant minds, and they just want to use it to make money. So beware. If you're going to dine with EA, dine with a long spoon. That's it for my video today, and I guess I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for your time and your audience, and peace.